Here is Atchison. Please do me a favor here. Subscribe please. Share this video so that others can get it and also watch it. Please like, hit the notification button, and don't forget to comment. Your comment is very important. Your contribution, questions, we are here to answer your questions, to welcome your contributions. God bless you. Atchison once again. I want to say that this is a day that the Lord has made for us to rejoice and be glad in it. Quickly, I want to speak on what I titled Abortion is not the death of a baby. Abortion is never death of a baby. Abortion, many people are just doing abortion anyhow. Some nations have legalized abortion, and they think that abortion is just, the death of a baby. But abortion is more than that. Abortion is the termination of destiny, not just the death of a baby. When we understand this, we will know what we are doing. Like I learned that America in every year in America, they abort more than 500,000 babies. Wow! Do you know what it is? More than 500,000 babies is being aborted in America every year. No, when you abort a baby, you think that you have killed a baby. It's not only killing of a baby, but termination of destiny. Now, if this is a seed, you bring a seed and kill a seed. You didn't kill a seed, you didn't just kill a seed, because in that seed is a plant that have fruits, that have seed, that have fruits, that have seed, that have plants, that have seed, that have fruit in it. And you didn't just kill. To summarize it, you have killed a forest, because in every seed there is a forest. So when you kill a baby, you didn't just kill a baby, you have terminated destinies. You have terminated destinies. Now, when God saved Moses in Egypt inside a basket, some people may think, he just saved a baby. But God saved a deliverer. God saved the pastor of the greatest church in the wilderness. God saved the author of the 5 books of the Bible. What would be the fate of Israelites in Egypt if not for Moses? How would the Bible look like if we remove the 5 books, the 5 first books? Who would have gotten the 10 commandments? Who would have been the first author in history? You will think that it's just a baby, but a destiny. When God saved Saul, he was not just saving Saul, but he was saving the greatest apostle of all time, the author of the 2/3 of the New Testament, the man that is death in Revelation. All these things that they are doing, we don't know what we are doing. Sometimes let me say this. America, God has been sending saviors to America. They have challenges. America is living in their past glory now. But maybe God has been sending, not maybe, for sure, God has been sending, great scientists, great authors, great professors, great, priests, pastors, and evangelists in America. But they have been terminating them, aborting them, thinking they are just doing it. Why? The devil have blindfolded the mind of people that they don't know the truth anymore, haven't hardened their hearts and giving their heart to reprobate mind. And they think that they are doing, we are learned. I don't care what you think you learn. You can't learn the truth. You only, Bible says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Not that the devil is too strong, but lack of knowledge. But where do you get knowledge? Knowledge is knowledge is the truth. Knowledge of the truth. No wonder Paul said they keep learning, but have never come to the knowledge of truth. So I don't care what you think you know. You can have PhD in error. You can be highly educated in error. That's why they are doing all these things and they are saying professor and this and president and that. If you learn wrong things is wrong. You are not going anywhere with wrong things. No matter how far you go with what you learn that is wrong, you will still return to start again. That's why Paul said they keep learning, but have never come to the knowledge. It's the knowledge of truth that matters, not just knowledge. That's why they are aborting babies and they think they are just killing babies. They are just killing. No, they are terminating destinies. What would have happened if the mother of Jesus terminated Jesus Christ in the womb? Just check it. What would have been of this world if Jesus was aborted from the womb? What would have happened if Martin Luther King was aborted? What would have happened if Oyedepo was aborted? What would have happened if Martin Luther King Jr. was aborted? What would have happened to this world if Steve Jobs, Ben Carson was aborted? If they were aborted, what would have been of us? What would happen if Bill Gates was aborted? What would have been of us if Miles Moreau of blessed memory was aborted? All these things, we just think that we are aborting babies. Now, we wouldn't have all this. You wouldn't have heard of Microsoft. You don't have heard of all these books in leadership and all these inventors, Apple computers and so on. But we think we are just aborting babies. We don't know that we are aborting destinies. You keep learning nonsense, junks, and you think that you're a professor. You can be a professor, but what professor? Professor in error. Paul said it. They keep learning, but have never come to the knowledge of truth. You can be highly educated in error. And when you tell them, it's not in grammar. Grammar never take you anywhere. It's not in grammar. Grammarians never rule the world. It's not grammar, but the truth. Grammar never set people free. What sets you free is truth. When you know the truth, then freedom is in view. But when you don't know the truth, you are in captivity. No wonder devil have caged people. We are educated in this our dispensation, in this our generation. We are more educated like before, but yet we are in ignorance and darkness that we have never experienced before. More educated, everywhere computerized. We are living in a computerized world, in a digital world. But ignorance is, as thick. Darkness is as thick as never before in our time. Why? We are not learning this truth. Until you come to the knowledge of truth, that is when you have freedom. That is when freedom, liberty is in view. Let us consider what we are doing. Consider the consequences of what we are doing. Like I said, we don't consider the consequences of the actions we take. That's why we take actions. We take some actions, we don't consider the consequences. If you know that when you abort a baby, you are not just killing the baby, but you are terminating destinies. You are terminating destinies. Then you have to know. America must have, even the world, people that will save the world, that we are feeling the heat of this world. People are, the world is connected in social network, but the world is as lonely as never before. Because we ignore the truth. I wish we know the truth so that we'll be free. Please let us consider what we are doing. Abortion is not just the death of a baby, but termination of destinies. God bless you as you think and rethink.